Alrighty. So, today is a good day, and it's a good day to spend 1 hour learning Japanese. It is day 21, in fact, of learning Japanese for an hour a day for 30 days, seeing how far we get, what we can learn. Yesterday, we went through some grammar exercises. We went through some basic concepts about how Japanese actually works, and I kind of liked where that was going, and I liked what I was learning from that experience. So, what I'm going to do today, and I'm going to just immediately dive in, is go through the same content that we were going through, or the same group of content that we were going through before. We did this first introduction to the Japanese language. We were, in fact, introduced to the Japanese language. And then there's some information about the writing system, kind of kanji, and the pronunciation. I'm going to come back to these. I think this is cool. I clicked on them just to see what's there, but I think what we're going to do instead that might be more worthwhile, or at least more fun for me, which is, a good way to learn, is to go through these other exercises. We have the grammar here. And so if we click on, for example, this first one, existence and copula. I don't know what copula is, but I guess we'll have to find out. We say this lesson will teach you how to say something exists or doesn't exist. For example, like my Japanese skill doesn't exist, but this stream does. And there's like readings for expressing state of being, and then some more sort of things here. And there's like lesson information. But what I think I want to do is just kind of go through these and get a feel for what they want us to learn from them. So let's start with this. This is linked to that same page, and I think we'll just read through this and see what we can learn. So because I said so, this is talking about expressing state of being. So declaring something is so, and so using da. Really, that's da. One of the trickiest parts of Japanese is that there is no verb for the state of being, like the verb to be in English. That's actually good to note. What Japanese has instead is a way to declare that something is the way it is by attaching the hiragana character da, if I recall correctly, the noun, or na. Is that na? Or the na adjective only? What is a na adjective? The na adjective is very simple to learn because it acts essentially like a noun. In fact, they're so similar. Oh, we'll come back to this. So this is a specific case for us to come back to. Let's focus on just using this with nouns here. You'll see what this means when we learn about nouns and adjectives. Next sentence, tell me what to do. Declaring something is using da. Let me double check that that's da before I go and call it da for the next 30 minutes. Yeah, this is da. Okay. So fish da. What do we say fish? That is, we should know fish. Sakura. Isn't it saku? What's the reading here? Say that. Sakana. Na. That is a na. Okay, let's come back this and look at that one more time to make sure we have na. I've made a lot of mistakes on na before. Okay, so this is sakana. Sakana. So sakana is fish, or is a fish is sakana da. Seems easy enough. Here's the real kicker though. That can be implied without using da. All right. As it stands, one is simply the word fish and doesn't mean anything beyond that. However, we'll see in the next section, with the topic particle, we can infer something is a fish from the context without declaring anything. So the question should be floating around in your head is, if you can say something is X without using da, then what's the point of having it around? Well, the main difference is that a declarative statement makes the sentence sound more emphatic and forceful in order to make it more declarative. Okay, that makes sense. Therefore, it is more common to hear men use da at the end of sentences. Oh, okay. We're getting some differences. This is also why you cannot use da when asking a question, because then it sounds like you're making a statement and asking a question at the same time, unless you're declaring a question word, such as this is doko da, right? Doko, where, da, doko da. Okay. The declarative da is also needed in various grammatical structures where a state of being must be explicitly declared. Okay. There is also a case where you must not attach it. It's all quite a pain in the butt, really, but you don't have to worry about it yet. Okay, we've been warned. Conjugating the negative state of being. So in Japanese, negative past tense are all expressed by conjugation. Okay, so we do call it conjugation. I was wondering about that. We can conjugate a noun or an adjective to either its negative or past tense to say something is not X or that it was X. This may be a bit hard to grasp at first, but none of these state of being conjugations make anything declaratives like da does. We'll learn in a later lesson how to make the tense declarative by attaching za at the end of the sentence. Okay? Oh, how to make the tenses declarative. Okay, I was like, I'm pretty sure we're doing the da declarative business right now, but no, we're doing it in general and not for a specific tense. First, for the negative tense, you must simply attach. Let's see if we can do any reading here. This should be. So this will go to Jane. It's Jane, right? Jane. Yes, it is. By simply attaching. So for the negative tense, we simply attach Jane to the noun or an adjective. So we attach it to this. Friend was. Oh, we learned friend. How do we say this? We knew this one. Let me just get a tab up, and I need a Google tab. You can use that just for reading. Tomodachi. Tomodachi. Hey. Okay, I thought. Interestingly, this is still the same yo as in pongyo. But, so tomodachi. Friend. Tomo. Oh, that's interesting. We can see some other ones for like pal. Pal, buddy. Tomodachi. So, tomodachi jenai, or tomodachi jenai is not friend. Okay. So this is sakana janai. Sakana janai. I want to immediately read that as seisang. How do we say student? Student is gakusei. Gakusei jidai or janai. Gakusei janai, and is not quiet. Shizuka. I'm going to acknowledge that we're just like not getting the probably like the intonation for the accent, right? But that's okay for now. We'll learn that by listening more. So sakana janai. This was immediately forgot it. Gakusei. Let's start writing stuff down. So this is gakusei, student. I think we're gonna remember sakana for fish, and then let's do quiet one more time. Oh wait, we do have the reading here. So this was that's Shizuka, right? Shizuka. Shizuka. Right. A lot of noise around me. So Shizuka is quiet. Okay. Conjugating for the past tense or the past state of being. We will now learn the past tense of the state of being. To say something was something. This is. So I read this as datsuta, but something tells me we don't actually say datsuta. We probably say data. 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 I'm wondering if like tsu in the middle of a word is just like kind of a like a vowel pause, like a pop. Like if we go da da. To say something some was da da. Like I'm wondering if we say it like that instead of, well, we could probably listen here. Let me put on
da da.
Yeah, we have it right. Da da.
Da da.
I'm like very slowly saying da da. Da 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 da. was. It's more complicated. It's attached to the noun or an adjective. So, in order to say the negative past was not, the negative tense is conjugated to the negative past tense by simply dropping the I from zenai and adding datta. So it becomes jana datta. Jana datta, right? So it should be this one. So this will be tomodachi jana datta. Let's see if that's how that sounds. Oh, kata. Ka. Oh no, okay, I see what's different is that we do atta instead of datta. So it's datta for the present tense and janakatta for wasn't state in the past tense. So this will be tomodachi janakatta.
友達じゃなかった。
友達じゃなかった。友達。
友達じゃなかった。
友達じゃなかった. So what is that? 友達じゃな. Like another bump in the middle.
友達じゃなかった。
友達じゃなかった. Okay. So that, and then we can write boop, was not tense. Thatじゃなかった。友達じゃなかった。So, was a friend. So 友達だった。友達だった. I wonder if that's how we drop the pitch or we say the pitch there. Let's see if Translate gets it right. 友達だった.
友達だった。
友達だった。友達じゃなかった。友達だった。友達じゃなかった. Okay. So 魚だった。学生じゃなかった. And this was Shizukaじゃなかった. Shizukaじゃなかった. Okay. 魚だった. 学生じゃなかった. Shizukaじゃなかった. These pitches are probably like all over the place for that accent, but we'll make it work. We've now learned how to express state of being in 4 tenses. Wow! Need to get the wow button. Next, we'll learn some particles, which will allow us to assign rules to words. Here is a summary chart of the conjugations we learned in a sentence. Okay, so we can go. Okay, here we have the chart here. I'm gonna just take a little screenshot of this chart. I think this is valuable to us. Great. Okay, so da is non-past positive. Datta is past positive. Janai is past negative. Janai is past negative, yeah. And then janakatta is past negative. That one more time. Datta. Janai. Janakatta. Okay. So let's go see our little exercises here. We got you using the word list in the Japanese 1 stuff. We need to say the declarative negative past for some stuff. And then it's an assignment. Yeah, we're not going to do that. Yamada. What does this mean? Area 2 put exercises. Because the rest of these are just examples, right? So we can. Okay, and we can learn the and chair is izu, right? Izu. So izuta. Izutatta. Oh, sorry, declarative is chair. Izuta. Let's double check that I'm saying this right. This should be izu. Isu. Oh, sorry, am I seeing that wrong? right, from this far out, that looks like it's oh no, but they would be on the other side, wouldn't they? So isuda. Isu じゃない。isu だった。isu じゃなかった。And the same thing here, but that's just how we say isu. It's isu. A lot of readings we have to learn here, but that'll be all right. And then what's different in polite speech? Declarative is, so we add a do. We just add a do to it, so we isu doto. Or sorry, isu doda. Right? The isu doda. Desu. Oh, I'm bad at reading. Isu des. Okay, so this is how we're getting to the des business from before.
椅子です
So this is the polite version of the conjugation for is in the present tense. So isu des. So it's going to be da des. Here, we'll write out the actual way. So da des. Okay. We'll write out the four forms. Interesting. Okay, so we're actually getting the polite examples now, which is great. I don't know how much of this will be useful for N5, but like it's useful actually, so that's cool. Okay, so the examples in polite speech. So des, and then isu. Let's see if I get my readings any better. So this is do. No, this should be. Why is that this? I thought that was do. No, do's the one that goes up. De. Okay, so de wa. So this is de wa arimasen. Yeah, so this will be de wa arimasen. So now we've gotten to de wa arimasen. Yeah, this is de wa arimasen. Great. It's all coming together. So this is janai or de wa arimasen. Awesome. Okay, I'm feeling great. This is awesome. This feels great. I'm really, really happy with how we're learning this, right? So then the past tense in the polite form will be either datta, or regular is datta, and then the polite form is so this is le deshita. Deshita? Deshita. Deshita. Oh, deshita. And then the polite. Wow, that is that is a mouthful. Okay. So this is dewa arima. This is still just dewa arimasen shita. Okay, dewa arimasen shita. Dewa arimasen deshita. Okay, so it's not just arimasen, it's arimasen deshita. Dewa arimasen deshita. Cool. All right, we can work with that. So it's janna katta or dewa arimasen deshita. Dewa arimasen deshita. So isu dewa arimasen deshita is negative past tense wasn't a chair. So I guess if I have to explain to someone higher than me that something was not a chair, lo and behold, all we need to say is isu dewa arimasen deshita. I wonder if that's how that says it on this. So let's throw in an isu. I'll use the right isu. I was just typing it in, being lazy, but we'll type it out.
椅子ではありませんでした。椅子ではありませんでした。椅子ではありませんでした。
The way it breaks it up is a little weird, but I'm going to take it. So area to put exercises. Yamada. That makes sense for phone. Electric talk. Denwa. Denwa. Yes. Wonder if we'll see that wa more places. All right. So. Okay, so what's this area to put exercises though? Because they didn't give us more. Yamada. Yama zenai. Okay, hold on. So Yama. Oh, well, I only know Yama in the context of Yama also mountain, but without like something to read here. I don't know this Yamada unless this is just how you say these things. So Yamada, declarative. Yama zenai, negative. Yamadatta. Yeah, I don't know. I see the tenses, but I don't know what Yama means here. Okay. And then this is okay, so how do we read this one? Ooh, right? So is this Hyugana? No. I'm being stupid. Hiragana. This is hiragana. It's just literally saying hiragana. This one's saying kanji. I only know that because I can literally read the word kanji. All right. Hiragana, kanji. Okay. So this is just saying polite present declarative. Denwa. Okay, and this is all just doing the same thing, but with denwa. Okay. Sure. Okay. I mean, yeah, fine. I mean, they probably want us to do the exercise so we can memorize it, but I think we can force our way through a little bit on that. Okay, cool. So that's the first one. Let's go to this next one. So we have these particle readings. Maybe we do. I guess we'll read through this on particle, and then we'll read the further reading on particle. I think it sounds like a worthwhile use of our effort. Okay. So a particle is a pseudo word, which has no meaning but a function in maintaining order in a sentence. Particles tie directly to the concept of sentence structure as they are used to mark where certain parts of the sentences lie in relation to the others. So this is yesterday when we were learning wa, ga, o, well, I think wo, but o, no, and de, and ka, that sort of thing. So let's see. So wa, we are absolutely writing all these down. So wa marks the topic of a sentence. So down here, this is la and not ha, and that is topic. Ga is the they mark it as the subject of the sentence. Subject. I'm going to say subject / doer because we learned it's like the word doer. O marks the direct object. That one checks out. So it's just o when it has a particle. So, okay, so that explains it's just when it says a particle. This is direct object. Tool A. E. Specifies direction of action. Okay. Didn't we use ni as direction of action? This is all going to get complicated real fast because people are going to describe stuff differently. Question at end of sentence is ka. That one we knew. No for possession. Possession. Na marks an adjective. Okay. Mo is also. Also, but it's a substitute for wa, ga, and o. De is by means of. So it's by means of, in, at, and seldom. We'll just say in, at. Let's say seldom and. I'll note that. Seldom and. Fine. Ni is a place. Denotes place. I think I'm gonna put in as a parenthetical here though, in the direction of that place, because I think that was different than when we were saying de for a place earlier. To is and object of say and think, which are important because we're going to probably say that often, like right now. I think we will say think and say often. Wow. Yeah is and for incomplete lists. Okay. A lot here. Oh, kata. I wondered about kata. Kata specifies the starting point of an action. That does not make this easier. Okay. And then this is made. Specifies the ending point of an action. Okay, we have an example for that. Okay. Is that really how we say Monday and Friday here? Really? Wow. Getsuyobi. Okay, we're gonna just mark those down too. Getsuyobi. I don't have the marker, so with that, Monday. Okay, so what is getsuyo? Oh no, what's the day part of this? Day on its own is heat thing. So getsuyobi. Getsuyobi. Okay, we have to just emotionally accept that is Monday. Whereas Friday is kinyobi. Okay. Kinyobi. Friday. That shouldn't be bold, but whatever. Okay. So, getsuyobi. Kara getsuyobi. Kara kinyobi made. This is how we say work. Ooh, this is good to know now because work is always good to know how to say. Atarakimasu. Atarakimasu is work. Okay. We now know work. That's cool. Good. All right. So if we're saying like I work or I sleep from Friday to Sunday, well, how do we say Sunday? Sunday would be okay, so we do use this writing format often for these. Okay. So that is paste it smaller. Nichiyobi. I find it curious that we use Sunday getting the sun is not surprising, but why does Monday get the moon? Actually, let's maybe we can get some fun reading and let's learn all the days of the week. I think it's time. I think these are important vocab words. So we're gonna learn them. Okay, so nichiyobi. And then what we're gonna do is mark what the other character in the word denotes, so we can try to use that to help remember this. So this on its own means sun. It's pronounced he, sun or day, he, so it's day. It also means sun though. Don't let them fool you. This is going to be tsuki. I don't even need to look that one up because that is moon or month, which is why I find that interesting. Tsuki. Okay, so let's keep charging through. We're gonna go with Tuesday. We're gonna write the words down, then I'll go look what they mean. So Tuesday is kayobi. Right font. So this is kayobi. So yobi is like a day, a named day. And ka there on its own is fire. So Tuesday is which is fire. I knew that one was fire offhand, so that was easy peasy. Oh wait, I said I was gonna look them all up. Wednesday, Slayobi. Okay, this is an easy one because I'm gonna go out on a limb. Well, no, but we say mizu for water. So how did we get to Slayobi? Because the reason I say this is because that was Wednesday. Is because that is the character for water, which is shui. Thursday. Thursday is mokuyobi, tree day. Mokuyobi. Thursday. We already know Friday. What is that? Gold? Middle? I forget. Middle? No idea. And then lastly, but not least, Saturday. Doyobi. All right. So let's do some additions. Doyobi. Saturday. All right. So what are you? Uchi. Okay, so you are Tsuchi, soil. What are you? Money. Oh, yeah. In, which is money. Oh, yeah, I was right. Gold. It's also gold. Interesting. Moku. So this should be read as ki, right? So another reading of is wood, tree. Okay. And then, so maybe this has multiple readings, which are mizu or shusei. But mizu, water. I'm not giving it up on the possibility that it's said that way. Cool. All right. So let's go learn some basic particles, I suppose. Oh, we got the big list here. All right. I am not intimidated. We are doing great. So Japanese grammar, basic particles. The Japanese language uses postposition particles to denote, which we say as 就是. So postposition particle is 就是, right? Sometimes it's good to know these. 就是. Okay. It's good to know how to say also the way, like the things you're asking for, because then you could ask like, what is the postposition particle I'm supposed to say in this sentence, and that can like sometimes get you the right answer for what you like need when you're like talking to somebody. Kind of one of the like burdens of being a non-native learner of a language is like you have to ask stuff like that, but that's fine. To note the direction of an action and who is performing the action. They consistently come after the word that they modify, which is what postposition would be, right? There are three particles used very frequently. Those are wa, o, and ga. This module covers these along with a few other common ones, but an exhaustive list would run very long. That is not reassuring. So the particle wa is pronounced as, what are you? Wa. Oh, that is just wa. Yeah, when used as a particle is the topic marker. Oh, who'd have thought? Denoting the topic of discussion, while ga is the subject marker and marks a noun that performs an action. That is an important distinction. Okay, I'm literally going to just copy this sentence verbatim. Cool. The difference between the two tends to cause confusion among beginners, but their usage can be summed up as a matter of focus. The topical particle wa is used when introducing a topic and gives focus to the action of the sentence, i.e., the verb or the adjective. The subject marker ga is used when emphasizing the subject, giving focus to the subject of the action. Okay. So if I wanted to say like I am sleeping, or like we'll say I'm reading a book, right? We could say like watashi wa hon no yondemasu. Right, that would be I am reading the book if I recall my lessons correctly. But if I wanted to like emphasize that I am the one doing it, I could say like watashi ga hon no yondemasu. Like I am reading a book. Like that's how we would say that probably. I'm assuming that's how this gets read, right? One can think of it as replacing wa with the phrase as for, on the topic of, or regarding to distinguish it from ga. While these phrases aren't common in English, we can use these expressions here to show the main difference between wa and ga. Neko wa tebetemasu. Neko wa tebetemasu. The cat is eating. Neko ga tebetemasu. The cat is eating. Yeah. Okay, this is exactly what we just said. Awesome. Okay. Kimi wa soy. Is that how we say it? Soy. Is that how we say strong? Soy. Soyoi. Soyoi. Yoi. Tsuyoi. That's strong. Tsuyoi. Strong. Kimi wa tsuyoi. Only you and not anyone else. I like that. That's cool. That's so subtle. Okay, so kimi ga tsuyoi. Okay, and this is denwa wa den. How do we say this? I'm doing a bad job. Are wa denwa da. Okay, are wa denwa da. Okay. I should have trusted my gut. I read that. I know it's easy to be after the fact, be like, actually, I read that as are, but I read it right, and then I didn't trust myself because I read this part where it said that's the telephone. Oh, but I was being a dumbass because I should have just read that first. So are wa denwa. So are wa denwa versus are ga. Oh, sorry, are wa denwa da. The da second ago, and then are ga denwa da. Okay. Okay, so let's just note this one down because I think this is just like a useful thing to know. Okay. The difference can also be displayed by using both subject and topic markers in one sentence. I like you, or literally, as for me, like you. So, 私はあなた、私はあなたが、あそうです。そうです。そうです。好きです。好きです。Oh, and that's how we say like. 好き。Like. But we need like the this, but whatever. Okay, so 私は君が、そうな、あなた。私はあなたが好きです。私は、私はあなたが好きです。versus 私はああ no わさわさぼわさびわさびうんわさびわさび oh curses we just went through with this right oh no okay I can be forgiven I should just know how to read it karai desu so the negative for like is karai I'm gonna start saying it like that this like this あなたは、語、英語が上、上手です。上手 it's 上手。上手。上手です。上手です。上手です。Good. One has to be careful using both wa and ga in one sentence if a verb is actually acting on the direct subject, usually a different particle. I don't know if you can see, I'm filling in all the notes over here. Where are we? One has to be careful when using both wa and ga in one sentence. If a verb is actually acting on the direct subject, usually a different particle like oh has to be used. Wa is generally more flexible because it can be assumed and therefore recommended to novices who have not grasped the difference between the two. Okay. Wa also has the specialized function of being used for comparisons as well. Okay. So, 猫はいます。猫はいます。Inu. Oh, ga. Sorry. A wa gets used for comparisons, whereas we're just using ga here. So, neko ga imasu. Inu ga imasu. So we're introducing there's a cat and a dog. Because we were saying before, like we can use ga to introduce something we're unfamiliar with in the topics. And now that we have both of these introduced, we can say something like, 猫は食べています。猫は食べています。Stato? Quero. Quero is but. Quero. But. Okay, so the cat is eating what the dog is not. So we'll say, 猫は食べてますけど。食べてますけど。犬は食べていません。Let's just double check we read that right. That was 猫は食べていますけど. Okay, so we say that probably in one breath then. 食べていますけど、犬は食べていません. So we probably need the Kato on there. Was Kato on our list? Kato wasn't on our list. I feel like we probably need to. I'm gonna add. I'm gonna make an executive decision. It's probably, I don't know if it counts as a joshi, but I want to include it just because I feel like it would be good to have. Okay. Kato. But oh wait, we should follow the same Kato. That's not how we say it. Oh, but all right, we'll keep it there. We're probably gonna keep using that, but I'm gonna let it ride for now. Okay. Often grammatical subject may be the topic. In this case, wa normally replaces ga. However, if the subject is never known, you cannot use la and must use ga. So this comes back to our introduction of a topic. So we couldn't just like out of the blue be like, neko wa tabete imasu kedo, inu wa tabete imasen. If we didn't know them, we would have to say. So here's the thing. The other thing that's interesting. We also have. I wonder this. So if we use wa for comparisons, but we don't use ga, could we have said the sentence neko ga tabete masu kedo, inu ga tabete imasen? Could we have like introduced them both for the first time? Because we're using it here. We use it here to make it simple, but like would a real speaker have said that? I don't know. The direct object marker. The particle pronounced is the direct object marker, and it marks the recipient of an action. So that is. How do we say sake? Sake. Osake. Sake. Did we say the O at the start? Osake. Did we say the O?
Osake.
Osake. Osake o no. Sake o nomu. Nomu? Osake o nomu. Osake o nomu. Osake o nomu. Read a magazine. That's Gish. Gisho yonde. Gisho yomu. Gisho yomu? Is that what they're saying? Zasho yomu zashi. Zasho yomu. Okay, let's start writing some of these ones down too. We want you to replace that. There we go. Osake, sake. And then a magazine was pronounced was dashi. Magazine. And then neko ga mitsu wo nondemasu. Yeah, right. Neko ga mizu wo nondemasu. Neko ga mizu wo nondemasu. Neko ga mizu wo nondemasu. I wonder how Google Translate reads it.
猫が水を飲んでいます。
飲んでいます。猫が水を飲んでいます。So what are... Oh, you know what's different is this is the reason... Here's why this conjugation is different. Or this form is different. I don't know if that counts as conjugation. Because for this one, we're taking nondema. Is it probably nondemasu? So normally this would be like nondemasu if you were describing something. But you just make it to nonmu because it's like the to something. Okay. And the same for yom. Yoma. Yomas? Or yomas. It also indicates the place through which the action occurs. Okay, so sora o, sora o tobu. That way you say to fly. Sora o tobu. Okay. Oh, always more to learn. Sora, sky. Tobu, fly. All right, I am happy we spent those 3 days on reading because it does help get through this a little bit quicker. So this will be mi michio michio aruku aruku michio aruku. The michi is michi street. Whoops, I got rid of the part that I needed. Aruku is walk. To walk, but it's fine. As similar to the language, parts of the sentence can be assumed from context are often omitted. And the direct object particle is commonly dropped in conversation, colloquial Japanese. Okay, to reiterate, as much of the language, parts of the sentence can be assumed from context are often omitted, and the direct object particle is commonly dropped in conversational Japanese. O is commonly used to identify the object for which the verb is affecting. For example, we will use the sentence, I drink juice. Watashi wa juice o nomu. Okay, so we're making that chill. It's probably why that's nomu. O is identifying the word juice as the object, which nomu's action is taking place. Nomu in Japanese means drink to drink. O basically is telling us the word juice is the object the verb is interacting with. Okay, that's fairly straightforward. This is like how we get to this like inherently assumed like SOV thing, even though it's not really SOV as they said. Ni can also be used as the object of a preposition marker when found in prepositional phrases like no mei ni, which means in front of or before, depending on the context of the sentence. Excellent. We wanted that guy. The particle re, e, the particle a. Always good on that one. No, that one's not. Not really read as, maybe it's just read as a. He. Oh, but it's he, but read as a. Okay. He, but a as particle. Particle. Okay. And that's what they were saying up here, right? Okay. So these are all basically read. Well, some of them are read differently as particle. I shouldn't say these are all. That's not correct. No many. The destination marker a, when used as a particle, indicates the direction of an action, roughly the equivalent of to or toward in English. Okay, so mother is going to the store. So this is Okasan, 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 Hamise, Okasan, Okasan wa. Oh no, that's Okasan wa. That's a wa there. Okasan wa mise store mise. Okasan wa mise yaku. Oh, so yaku is to go, right? I think we've seen this before. I think we write this as iku. Sorry. Is like to go. And then I guess mise is store. Mise, shop. Mise, shop. And then iku, to go. I'm getting also another definition for iku. That is probably a popular definition. Tokyo go. Tokyo e. Tokyo eku. Iku. Tokyo Tokyo eiku. I don't even need to look up Tokyo. Tokyo be Tokyo. Tokyo. Tokyo eiku. And then this is moshi. Right? Moshi. Moshi. And Andeku. Tondeku. Hoshi. Hoshi tondeku. So Hoshi was star. Hoshi, star. And then we learned Tobu is fly, and we've just learned another version of fly. Well, this is to go. Well, no. We're using so does tonde. Tondeiku. Oh no, hold on. Stars. So stars to go, and then hold on. This part is. Oh no, so this is just one big word then. Okay. This is just tondeku is to fly. I don't know how that goes back to tolbu. There's like probably a difference there because tol it's probably like tolmas or something for like the verb. A little complicated. It's a little complicated. The question marker ka. Placing ka at the end of a sentence changes a statement to question. Using at the end of the verb makes it a question. Using at the end of an interrogative pro form. What the hell is that? To make it into a demonstrative pronoun. Japanese has demonstratives, words for pointing to the subject of discussion, much in the same way many other languages do. Japanese demonstratives are highly regular and take 4 standard prefixes. Excuse me. So this is objects close to the speaker. Ra, objects close to the listener. So, objects close to the listener. Ah, for objects far from either, and do, the question forms. So then we put it at the front. So it is a pro. Okay, so it's a prefix for something. So this is do. Kaka anatta. Is this kaga? Rega? Dorega anatta no mono desu ka? Dore is right. Dore ga anatta no mono desu ka? Dore ga anatta no mono desu ka? Okay, we're gonna put this down. We're gonna write that on top of it. We'll make it smaller. There we go. This one is gonna how do I say be a giant pain. Okay. So どれがあなたのものですか? Okay. Versus これですか? これですか? No, これです. It is this. Okay, so just the cows for questions. And so we're only using do for questions. They're not in the same order. That's not helpful. It is this. So, kore. So we need this re here. Kore desu. Sore desu. Are desu. That over there. Over yonder. That is over yonder. We're going to say it like that too. Do we have to say it like this? Do I have to be like, are desu? Are desu? No data. Excellent connection. We pause that for a sec. That's not helpful. They are suffixed with various pronoun indicators that are listed in the table below. These are suffixed with various pronoun indicators listed below. Japanese also makes a distinction between pronominal form and regular form, meaning the pronominal form must describe a noun that follows. For example, in the sentence, this cat, the word this describes the cat. The pronominal form replaces re with no. So, ano, sono, kono are the pronominal forms of this and that. Okay, so all we have to do is just memorize all of the pronominal forms for all of the words which have a unique pronominal form, and that easy. Just memorize them all. Okay. So this, kore, that by you, sore, that, are, which, dore, this. Okay, so for objects normal, okay, so this is a list for all of the different types here. Okay. All right, let's talk through some of these. I mean, we're not going to remember all of this now. We're on information overload. I am saturated already, but I think we can just talk over it and get a feel for some of these. So, re was for normal objects. So, demonstrative pronoun to replace naming objects. You can just name a thing the listener is holding his hands, or a house the listener is standing by, and just say sore. Okay. Versus no, which is pronominal objects located somewhere. Okay, so there's generally known, whereas pronominal objects located somewhere, so must be followed by a noun. Oh, that's important. Must be followed by a noun. All right, so what does that mean? So, ano versus ano hito. Ano hito. Ano hito means some person. A certain person, distant. It's ano hito. From both the speaker and the listener. The no suffix is not only used with ko, so, and do stems, but also with other pronouns to indicate genitive. I'm not even addressing that one now. Okay, so we use ko for location. Refers to a place. Note that asoko is the correct way of saying that place over there, not ako. All right. Used for location. Note. All right. We're going to just memorize that. That's great. Lots of exceptions. A lot of exceptions. This way. So right here we are using tisa, right? Tira. I got to remember this is ra. Tira. Direction or origin of a point. Or point of origin, excuse me. Point of origin. There's also a shortened form tira, which is ti, which is almost as polite as the full form and is rather widely used, although it should be avoided when speaking in formal events. Less formal but common is chi, other than tira. What else? This is a long entry. What else are we going to learn? Some translations, it may seem rather similar to the group, U group, the U group. But in reality is different, as the tira group means direction, a way to go somewhere, place. Well, the U group means the ways or methods to do something. Words belonging to the tira group also are a formal replacement for the group. Oh man, we are gonna have a time. We are gonna have a time. Okay. What else? Let's okay, we're at an hour and 4. I want to finish this list, and then we're gonna call it. This is fun, but dense. These neurons are burning. They're sweating. Okay, what else? So this is kind of. So it indicates a class of things and is usually translated as such a or kind of. So this is na 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 or kind of for a class of things. So okay. So donna, donai, donai. Are you? Which one are you? Uro. Donairo. Donairo means what kind of color, whereas uiro may be used instead of. But the a form, uyu is ayu. Okay, that's just getting put down, and we're gonna have to see it as it comes. That is a lot. Ayu. Ayu. Away. I think that might have been a misplaced text. Expresses a way of doing something. This for a way of doing something. For example, do may be translated as how, and so may be translated as that way or so. And the a form is a and not ao. Fine. Itsu. So this is itsu. We do actually read this one as itsu. Itsu. A person, but rather rude way now. Yuki. For example, speaking of a person you do not respect and or is lower you in social hierarchy, who is not there when you are speaking of him, you may use atsu, meaning that guy. This is only used informally. An acceptable way to express the same meaning would be to use the word no, followed by shito. Okay, so the way we say person is shito. That is actually the reading. I didn't know if that was like contextual. Oh, oops, I accidentally got rid of the ren. Oh, person. Okay. Ano shito. So ano shito is that person. But I guess you could probably say aitsuto. Aitsuto would be like that guy or that person. Aitsuto. And then lastly it would be nani. While itsu is rude, this one is trickier. Originally anani. Oh no, anata. Anata. Not I read that as ni, nata. Anata. Originally anata was rather honorific. But now it is either neutrally formal when addressing strangers. It is a standard way of saying you, taught in most Japanese language courses. Anata. Yeah, we've heard that. Or intimate. This is what a wife uses when talking to her husband to address him. Like all pronouns, you should avoid using anata if possible. This is kind of a big statement about pronouns, but it's fine. A more common way to refer to someone is by their name with the appropriate suffix. Okay, that's an interesting one. Ooh, let's learn the suffixes. I want to learn that, and then we'll go. I'm getting too far. Nata. Anata was honorific, but is now chill. Okay, so we have. I think this is going to be the ones we expect. So these are. We'll do. So this is. San, right? And that should be kun. And the last one will be wait. Oh, this is chan. No, that's san. What is this one? Oh, this one's chan. This one's chan. And not to use other pronouns of this group unless you know what you are doing. Okay, so name, suffix, better. Konata and sonata are rare nowadays, although you may still encounter them in classic literature and movies about historical events. Donata is a parlay word for who. That's cool to know. All right. I'm not going to lie. I'm pooped. I'm tired. We did a lot today. We learned a lot of tough stuff. I feel like I need to reread this once, which I might do off stream. But yeah, it's been tiring, but worthwhile. I think that we are starting to get a better grasp for all these things. None of this, to be clear, it's useful to learn these sorts of things in this context, but none of it makes up for still getting just time listening to words, times having conversation, times trying to speak, trying to listen, trying to formulate sentences on the fly. Some of the best things for learning a language is just to talk to people. And so, this is okay. But anyway, I'm feeling good about it. For now, we're good. Sayonara, as we are told to say in the exercises.